What's good, y'all? It's Receiver Teacher back with another video. Today we're going to talk about the blind spot, right? In my last video, how to dominate zone coverage, I talked about, the blind spot very briefly at the end and decided I'd make a whole new video because it's really an important topic. But before we dive into all that stuff, all right, make sure you go to receiverteacher.com, all right, the first link in the description. Fill out your email in a contact form to gain access to free exclusive content, all right? We're going to have workout plans, nutrition plans, training programs, all that stuff, right? So go do that if you haven't. Now, first up, we got to understand what is the blind spot, all right? In my video, 5 DB techniques and how to beat them, I talk about bailed defenders, all right? So you often see this in like cover 3, cover 4, all right? They're trying to get deep, all right? Because they have, deep third, deep quarter responsibilities, and they don't want to get beat deep. And right here, just a little quiz, all right? If there was one high safety, middle of field close, and you saw this corner doing this, what's the coverage, all right? If you've been watching the videos, you should know this. It should be simple. All right, but I just want to test you guys. So comment down below what the coverage would be. Again, one safety high, and he's bailing like that. Zone defenders, all right, they always want to keep everything in front of them, all right? They want to see these routes develop. Because let's say this guy is, in the flats and he sees a speed out, all right, he has to see that and drive down on it, all right? So even when these guys are bailing, they're still going to look inside. They're still giving you their back, all right, their blind spot, all right, where they can't see you right here, all right? And as a receiver, every time you see that, all right, you want to chase this near hip. All right? And once you get here, get into his blind spot where he can't see you. All right, because that forces the DB to do one of two things. Either he's going to speed turn like this, all right, speed turn away from you, or he's just going to weave, all right, widen out to maintain his leverage. So you see right here, Amari Cooper is able to widen the window for himself on the post route. All right, just by attacking the blind spot before the break. All right, making the DB widen out this way before Amari Cooper breaks in this way. All right, and like I mentioned in my how to make a plan video, all right, at the line of scrimmage, you always got to understand where your defender's help is at, all right? So right here, this corner, all right, his help is inside, all right, this middle of field safety. Also understand his leverage, all right? He's outside leverage, so he doesn't want you to get outside of him, all right? So now once you stem him to the outside right here, get in his blind spot, he's going to do everything he can to stay to the outside, all right? And then now that just gives you more space to break it in. Also, same thing, all right? His help is inside. So if you just run, a post, you take an inside release, you're a lot closer than if you were to, stem him to the outside, get in his blind spot for a second, and then break it out, all right? The QB can hit you here as opposed to here, and then you catch a hospital hit from the safety. All right, so again, this is a post route. All right, great job of teasing the blind spot, and he's forced to do one of two things. Either he's going to speed turn or he's going to keep widening to maintain his leverage, and now you have all this space to just run free. All right, so he kind of does a bit of both here, and then he's wide open for the touchdown grab, all right? So always chase the near hip, all right? So get off the ball, all right? Chase his near hip, hop in his blind spot where he can't see you. Like, he literally cannot see what you're doing right now. Now he doesn't know if you're about to blow past him on a fade or if you're about to run a comeback or a curl or a dig, anything, all right? Just hop in his blind spot where he can't see you. This is another example, all right? Running an out versus an outside leverage DB. He stems him to the outside. Now the DB opens the gate, all right? He gives him this blind spot. So guess what? We're always taking that shit, all right? Get in his blind spot for a second, force him to speed turn, and then you're already out of your break, wide open, all right? So this is a great route. We took a look at this route in the 10 ways to run an out route video. If you haven't watched that, make sure you go check that out. But we see Osiris Mitchell hitting a dive release and then straightening up, all right? The DB's playing over top, giving us this blind spot. The end goal is to get outside, all right? So if he's given this, just take it. Now he's in a tough spot, all right? You'll see his feet. You'll see his hips. He doesn't know what to do, all right? Now he hits him with a rocker step, and it's just a wrap, all right? So every time you see that blind spot, all right, chase the near hip, all right, and force this guy to make a decision, all right? Make the decision for him. You need to read and react. What's the DB giving you? All right, so right here he hits like an out and up, and then right here is giving him the blind spot again, all right? So always take that. Always take that, all right? Force this guy to make a decision right before your break, and this is what, 10 yards of separation? All right, so great route. But yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you hit the like button. Comment down below what you want to see next. I read every single comment. Subscribe if you're new. And yeah, I'll see you next video. Peace out.